laid back though, man.
Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it.
Hold on, bro, I'm coming, bro.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Go to ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Hey.
Hey, I got this live so they can hear everything y'all said when y'all talk. You got people watching it. This game. Yeah. It's like a lot of people watching us while we're doing it.
EA
And they can hear it from my mic down.
NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah. You got a lot of
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Watson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Oh, come on, man.
First down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equanimeous St. Brown. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 44 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
Here we go. 6 yards. I got one.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Who's set? Silver. Hey, D-line, let's get him now. Another time now.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
All right, man.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check 25.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Mike 7.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Yeah.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On second down, it's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Run coverage excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And this won't get there.
Yes,
No good.
That boy ain't drinking his milk. Oh, yeah, that boy got to drink some milk, man.
Sports.
Y'all get that man some milk. That there ain't going to get it, homie. You got to get them bones good, man. Milk does the body right now.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this goal. Good to stop the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On second down, Eckler. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This is it. 19.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, stay with your block, man.
40.
That bullshit. That glass,
They tried a quick
that long
hitter
ass
inside,
head.
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, man.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown, and it's 3rd down.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Watson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Here's a run on first down.
Big man. You got to hold the blocks, homie. Yeah, tackle the boy and let him go now.
2nd and 11.
Cut your ass, put your ass on practice squad.
And it'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, around here crying now.
Set. 19. Here we go. Double time.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Seventh play of this drive coming up.
Let's go, man. Let's go, y'all, boy.
To go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Cut on
yeah. That's Tyrell Williams.
Shit.
And down inside the 15, shot
job.
to the 10.
Big
They get
shoulders.
14 there. First down, Vikings.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
Come on, y'all, boy. Take your time. We ain't in no rush.
Now a handoff here to his
come
running
on,
back.
man. Who the fuck that left tackle is, man? That nigga's horrible, homie.
Of scrimmage.
Hold on, homie. This shit ridiculous, homie. That nigga that, homie. Who the fuck that is letting all them niggas come in like that, man? Shit, doing ugly ass boy looking like old David. Hold on. Oh, man. Ah, damn. Too ugly ass in up, boy. Shit, that's over there.
He was brought down by James Bradbury. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. And this will be incomplete.
I remember growing up playing basketball, my coaches always talked about communicating on defense, making sure you talk on defense, know where your screens are, know where the cuts are coming from, who has who. Well, guess what? It's the same thing in football. Even though there's more noise out there, you can hear all the screams of screen, screen. This defense, the bench, everyone let them know what the play was, and that's why they were able to knock the ball away.
Good try, good
He's
try.
going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They do get 9, but at least
damn, I might try there, boy.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Gay's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yellow. Quit talking about it. Collect. 55. 57 to Mike. I hope you brought your lunch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Jones.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Mahomes firing complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to look deep down the field.
Don't do nothing crazy.
He's going to be knocked away.
Come on, you got to grab those, man. Deal, Pitt.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play
crazy
calling defensively. You and I
crazy.
often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter brought the time to change things. Here's Mahomes to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So from the 36
let's go. Hike the ball, let go. You adjusting shit. Get that shit. That's why he's slipping. Oh! God, try to get away from
3 to the 33.
Good job.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll run it now.
Oh, come on! Don't do me like that,
to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, they be bucking on my dog.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, come on now. Let me get that fuck-ass shit. I knew that was going to be some bullshit.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
everyone first half defense.
for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting
that's
more
a good step
of that.
up, dude. You just
Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason they're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive. Stay up with this team.
No, we right here. We right here. Oh, good. What other good shoulder, boy?
Let's go ahead and punch
like me out there.
And then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down. Yellow. Hey,
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
They put me on a triangle, dog.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Kill.
Again, it's Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Two runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. They're going deep here for Taylor.
Oh,
unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional.
They made that nigga skate up there with that man. That man had 2 steps on that fire.
But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened.
So, David, I hear you on my own cut for your kid. They got to stop that mess.
Let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back.
I thought you had me.
Down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here, though, he don't know where I'm going.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after pickup of only a yard. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Gonna give this time to tailback.
Come on, man. You keep letting this man, this little Hawaiian dude even coming from, bro.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try the right side with that one. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. From the 50, it's Watson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
That was horrible. I ain't expect him. I ain't expect that corner to be in front of that boy like that.
At the 34-yard line.
He must have played bump and run or something.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Yeah, run no route. Oh, come on, get out.
Swung out left to his running back.
Oh, we up. Good job, Dale.
45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Boy, you gotta,
when you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, come on!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
God.
Now left side of the sweep pass. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, get there.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
He
But
didn't even
out
get
of
his feet
bounds,
in.
says the line
He
judge.
did all that.
And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Don't worry about it. We here. Good job. Good defense, homie. That nigga don't know he brave. I'm going to get staying defense. He can't even do nothing on this.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes. That's complete.
I ran up a little bit too much, dog.
It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Don't do that no more, dog. I'm pick that on that time. I guarantee you. You ain't worry about all that you doing over there. Them boy good over there.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to do it.
For the end zone.
I knew you were going to do it. I knew it, bro. That nigga good over there, boy. I told you that boy is good, man. Can't be doing no crazy stuff like that.
Back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about keep away.
Yeah, man, I don't got hit by my own partner, man.
You're just thinking first
that push back,
to keep up with your theme there. Keep
51.
away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Oh, yeah. I'm going on the deep one. He keep moving that boy. Keep moving.
To throw
Keep moving. Catch it. Oh, yeah, hold on, thing. Let him keep moving. I should have did an in route. That's what I should have did.
And a 1st down.
Keep moving.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage. And
oh, my God, why you cut all the way in like that? I didn't want a soft look.
He's dropped right at the 40.
Man, what size shoes you got on today, man?
3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
This is a counter play.
Oh, come on, get away. Oh, my God.
Call it a gain of 5.
Boy, they expand you today, homie. I don't know what.
Too short here with 3rd down coming up.
You got a
bottom line,
package deal with man. Boy, they saving you on these little.
Keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
My bad,
the Vikings
fellas, man.
on 3rd down.
Like I'm sorry.
2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Now a handoff here.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, let's get right. About time. Damn, I've been supposed to been doing this, man.
There he goes.
Let's get it up, man. I'm going to celebrate a little bit.
Vikings.
I'll celebrate a little bit, man. Don't do nothing crazy. All right.
56 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL and teams can score
telling you,
fast
homie, we
in
there,
this
homie.
league. quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keep it
hurry up. Don't do me like that, Mahomes. Don't do me like that.
Just inside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, God. Oh, he dropped that. Oh, yeah. He's sorry.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It is
you got him scared, Coach. You got him scared, Coach.
The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ground?
Not easy for any.
Oh, don't play like that, boy. All that little to the tight end, that shit ain't working over here.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Go ahead and do the right thing and punt it off, homie. Go ahead and do the right thing.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down.
Go ahead, man-to-man this shit, man.
There's
I got faith in my boys. Don't do it to him.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor.
Oh, you ain't gonna score, homie. You shouldn't have let me catch it. Dang, dog. God, I played. God, you slow as a fuck, boy. God damn.
Do it now is Mahomes.
Oh, good shit. Good shit.
This one in for the Arizona touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as they are able to cut into that lead. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2.
Here we go again. Like 7. Easy.
Mahomes to throw once more. And they will get back to within one score as he is in the lead. The lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4 minute offense.
I did that.
That
nigga right there on me, bro. I thought I was going to back up.
And that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Oh, my God. I should have kept running. I thought he was
and he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down there.
Playing, man. Come on, bro.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Watson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Running on first down. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, there's nothing holding me back.
Set, 19. Defense wins championship, baby. 6 guys.
Now they try the right inside here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the gun, here's Watson. Got an open man. That's Campbell.
Damn, that boy knows he caught
pick
that
up
one.
there
Good
at 22. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson on the screen. This is Eckler.
Oh!
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a toss play to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That 2nd down play nets a -4. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down this field.
And he will score. Touchdown.
Keep that thing on the ground.
A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow, 40. Man left. Attack. Yellow, 40.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
64 weeks. 15.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Yellow. 15. 57. Mike. Charlie.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Press timeout. I got to press timeout for you. They
better here on 2nd and 16. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Minnesota, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory.